Introduction of bills and concurrent resolutions. The clerk will read.
House Bill number 2466 by the Committee on Taxation, an act concerning building codes or permit requirements related to registered agritourism locations, excluding such locations from building codes or permit requirements. House Bill number 2467 by the Committee on Federal and State Affairs, an act concerning abortion, revising the definition of abortion, excluding certain procedures from the definition.
Change of reference. House Bill 2139 is withdrawn from Committee on Judiciary and referred to Committee on Education. Messages from the governor. The clerk will read.
Regarding veto of House Bill 2238. As I've said before, we all want a fair and safe place for our kids to play and compete. That's why I support the Kansas State High School Activities Association, which was set up to ensure nobody has an unfair advantage on the playing field. The legislature should let the association do its job. Let's be clear about what this bill is all about: politics. It won't increase any test scores. It won't help any kids read or write. It won't help any teachers prepare our kids for the real world. Here's what this bill would actually do: harm the mental health of our students. That's exactly why Republican governors have joined me in vetoing similar bills. This bill would also reverse the progress we've made in recruiting businesses and creating jobs. It would send a signal to prospective companies that Kansas is more focused on unnecessary and divisive legislation than becoming a place where young people want to work and raise a family. Therefore, under Article 2, Section 14A of the Constitution, I hereby veto House Bill 2238 by the Governor, Laura Kelly.
Reports of standing committees. The clerk will read.
Committee on Federal and State Affairs recommends Senate Bill 116 be amended by substituting with a new bill to be designated as House substitute for Senate Bill 116 as follows: an act concerning alcoholic beverages relating to spirits distributors, wine distributors, and cereal malt beverage distributors, regulating samples relating to the special order shipping of wine, requiring monthly remittance of gallonage taxes, amending the common consumption area law to permit rather than require that roads be blocked, and to allow designation of such areas by signage. And the substitute bill be passed. Committee on Corrections and Juvenile Justice recommends Senate Bill 217 be amended and the bill be passed as amended. Committee on Corrections and Juvenile Justice recommends Senate Bill 228 be amended, the bill be passed as amended. Committee on Health and Human Services recommends Senate Bill 180 be amended and the bill be passed as amended. Committee on Taxation recommends Senate Bill 91 be amended and the bill be passed as amended. Committee on Federal and State Affairs recommends House Bill 2438 be amended, the bill be passed as amended. Committee on Child Welfare and Foster Care recommends House Bill 2194 be amended, the bill be passed as amended. Committee on Commerce, Labor, and Economic Development recommends House Bill 2401 be amended and the bill be passed as amended.
Are there announcements? Representative Nick Hoheisel will replace Representative Samantha Potter Parshall on the House Committee on Education on March 20th. This appointment will expire at the end of the day on March 20th. Representative Les Mason will replace Representative Samantha Potter Parshall on House Committee on Taxation on March 21st. This appointment will expire at the end of the day on April 6th. Representative Tori Marie Ballou will replace Representative Doug Blex on the House Committee on Health and Human Services on March 20th. This appointment will expire at the end of the day on March 20th. Representative Fred Patton will replace Representative Nate Butler on the House Committee on Corrections and Juvenile Justice on March 21st. This appointment will expire at the end of the day on March 21st. Representative Nate Butler will replace Representative Fred Patton on House Committee on Commerce, Labor, and Economic Development on March 21st. This appointment will expire at the end of the day on March 21st. Representative Fred Patton will replace Representative Susan Concanon on the House Committee on appropriations on March 21st. This appointment will expire at the end of the day on March 21st. Representative Kenny Titus will replace Representative Owen Donahoe on the House Committee on Education on March 20th. This appointment will expire at the end of the day on March 20th. Representative Vic Miller replaces Representative Neighbor on the House Child Welfare and Foster Care Committee on March 20th for one day only. Representative Wynn replaces Representative Luis Ruiz on the House Education Committee on March 20th for one day only. Representative Weigel replaces Representative Haskins on the House Education Committee on March 20th for one day only. Representative Dennis Miller replaces Representative Stogsdill on the House Education Committee on March 20th for one day only. The Speaker recognizes Representative Getz. Pardon me.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Tomorrow is World Down Syndrome Day. And I didn't wear my crazy socks, but I wanted to invite everyone to wear crazy socks because it goes with World Down Syndrome. It's a conversation starter. And so if you got a set of socks, they don't have to match. They can just be funky. And we're going to honor some people that are serving those with Down syndrome tomorrow and celebrate the day. They'll be here at the Capitol, a few of them. So just invite you to wear your crazy socks and be ready for a great day. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Speaker recognizes Representative Sawyer Clayton.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Democrats, we will have agenda tomorrow at 8:30 in our usual room. Thank you.
We will hold on just for a second. Change of reference. House Bill 2465 is withdrawn from the Committee on Appropriations and is referred to Committee on Taxation. Any further announcements? Seeing none. Speaker recognizes the Majority Leader for a motion to adjourn.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Veterans Caucus, remember, Veterans Caucus today, some good food, 12:30, 281. Also, Republicans tomorrow morning at 8:30 will calendar. Mr. Speaker, I move the House adjourn until Tuesday, March 21st at 11 a.m.
You've heard the motion. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. We are adjourned.
You should have been.